I love you, Allah.
How many of you heard this? Islam spread by the what? We all heard the same word, didn't we? Nobody said butter knife, did they? No, Islam spread by but it didn't really, did it? In fact, that amazed me. It was one of the things that I did when I came into Islam. I was still comparing stuff in my Bible to the Quran, trying to understand what's what. And when I heard this, I said, let me go check that out. So first thing you do, of course, I went to my Bible and got the concordance of the Bible, Strong's concordance of the Bible. It lists every single word in the Bible. You can do that. It's very easy. And even 22 years ago, before there was Google, we could still do word search, but it was on paper. And I went through and I counted every time I found the word sword in the Bible. More than 200 times. More than 200 times in the Bible I found sword. And most of it in the New Testament, which is actually smaller than the Old Testament. And guess who is saying, get a sword, get a sword? Jesus, according to their book. Listen to this quote. It's in their book. Jesus said, I did not come in peace. Don't think I came in peace. I did not come in peace, but with a sword. That's in their book. And another one, whoever doesn't have a sword, sell your coat and buy a sword. It's in their book. And how many of you heard this? If you live by the sword, you will die by the sword. That's in their book. And he's telling them get swords. And then another place, when they're fighting and the ear of one of the servants gets cut off in the big battle, and he said, okay, put the sword down. Sword, sword, sword. We're hearing about swords, right? So, okay. Let me go look now in Quran. Now in Quran, I'm going to try to be fair, and I'm going to look for any word in Arabic which means sword. Everything, even khanja, khanja, the dagger. Saif, Muhannad, Hussam. How many words? 13, 14, 15 words, right? So let's get all the words in Quran that have any meaning of sword or dagger or something like that, add them up and see how close we come, or more than what the Bible has. How many, I'm going to let you guys guess. How many times is the word sword or something like that in the Quran? More than 100? How many say more than 100? How many say more than 50? How many say 0? There's no word for anything like that in the Quran at all. So if you're saying that our book preaches something like that, then, and you're saying that whichever religion is doing this, having this, then I'll ask you to figure out which religion spread by the sword.